Assalamu alaikum. I am Jawad Ahmad, and today we are going to start our classes on the basics of economics, in which we try to make or explain economics from a very beginner's level to an advanced level. So, before we can start and write what is the definition of economics, firstly, there are some basic terminologies that each subject have, and we need to understand them before studying it. So start with them. What are the basic economics terminologies? The first one is that what are the goods? Before I can write the definition of goods, you have to understand this. Sometimes the definition that you have studied in accounting may be different with the definition that we are going to study in economics. So while studying economics, you have to make independent concept and don't need to merge them with other subjects concept. So what is the definition of goods as per economics? All such tangible items from which individuals derive their satisfaction or need. Means goods include all such tangible items from which an individual can get its satisfaction or its needs fulfilled. Any item that fulfill human need will be called as a good. Now move to the second one. Second one is service. Help purchase by consumers to satisfy their wants. What is mean that any help? The main word that will be we are going to focus here is the help. Help purchased by consumers to satisfy their wants. It may be any physical activity or any mental stress activity for which you have rendered services from a service provider. And our ultimate goal will be the satisfaction of the wants or needs. Now move to the third one. Third definition is consumption. Use of goods or services for the satisfaction of human wants or needs is called consumption. Means use of goods or services. You are using the goods or the services just for the satisfaction of human want is called consumption. I am saying it again that sometimes the definition that you have already studied in other subject may differ with the definition that we are going to study in economics, because economics has its own mindset. You have to understand that mindset before start studying economics. Therefore, we have studied three terminologies. Now move to the fourth one. The fourth one is production. What is production? An activity that results in conversion of inputs into outputs is called production. It's a simple thing, an activity in which, yeah, that results in conversion of input means raw material or semi-finished goods into output. Output means finished goods. It means that a simple process in which inputs converted into outputs. Inputs are the raw material and semi finished goods, means they were not ready for selling to the customer, and this production activity has converted them into such shape, such finished form that they are ready to sell to the customers or the retailers. Fifth one is utility. Utility is basically the power of goods, power of goods or services to satisfy human wants, means the inbuilt or the natural power any good have, that after the consumption of that good the customer feels satisfied or its need fulfilled. For example, when we drink a coke, for example, drinking a coke or any cold drink, you feel relaxed or you feel that the requirement of your body has fulfilled after drinking coke or any other item. So it is concept that power of goods or services, that after their consumption you feel relaxed or satisfied, that the requirement that your requirement has fulfilled, is called utility. This power basically is called utility. Now let's move to the next one. Next one is inflation. What is inflation? Inflation is the continuous increase in general price level. When the prices of the goods are continuously increasing, such economy or such system is called inflation. When inflation increases, it, it arises a lot of problems that we are going to study in our macroeconomic classes. Next, seventh concept is the reversal or the anti of inflation, that is recession. Decrease in price level, which results in negative economic growth, is called recession. So, inflation is the continuous increase in general price level, and recession is the continuous decrease in general price level. When the prices are continuously decreasing, there results in unemployment and other negative impacts on the whole of the economy. So, inflation and recession both are not suitable for an economy. Now, move to the eighth concept, that is money. What is it? Anything that can be used as a medium of exchange, transfer of value, source of value, and a common measure of value. So, common measure of value. So, what is the definition of money as per economics concept? Money is anything that can be used as a medium. Medium is any mode of exchange. Transfer of value means you can exchange one thing with the other, or it can be used for the transfer of value, means value can be transferred from one place to another in terms of any value or measurement. Source of value means it should be considered as a source of value that you can ascertain the value of any item in terms of any value or amount. This is called money. And a common measure of value that everyone consider this as an balance for measuring any worth or any value of any item. Such thing is called money. And what is the next one? The ninth terminology is value. Value is very simple. Price of utility derived, prime is obtained from a good or service. What it means? It is the price of utility. Utility means power of goods and services. Means, for example, if you are thirsty and want to drink water, so what will be the price of water, or what will the cost that you have to pay in order to remove your thirst or your feelings or to satisfy your specific want? So the price of water bottle, for example, it may be $10. It is the value that you have to bear in order to remove or satisfy your thirst that you are feeling thirsty in a summer season or any weather. So this $10 is the price or is the value of water utility that you have to bear in order to remove or in order to obtain the power or utility or satisfaction of water. Now move to the 10th one. 10th one is resources. Resources basically are the raw material or semi-finished goods. You can say it in simple words. These are the inputs. Inputs used in manufacturing. So simply you can say that these are the inputs. Inputs may be two types. They may be raw material or semi finished goods. So both of them that are used in the production of any other commodity are called resources. So we can also write a proper definition of inputs, what they are. 11th one, what are inputs? Input, all such things which are used to produce the goods which satisfy the consumer or human needs. All such things that are used to produce such finished goods that can satisfy human wants are called inputs. Now move to the next one. Before moving to the next one, I want to prepare a circle or a pictorial illustration of resources. So, made it. Every organization need resources, and these resources are inputs, and these inputs are either raw material or semi finished goods. And from where they can got raw material and semi finished goods are basically the factor of production, means the basic requisitions of any process to make finished goods that can satisfy human wants. So let's discuss what are these factors of production. So our 12th point is factors of production. There are four factors of productions. First one is land. Second one is labor. Third one is capital. And the fourth one is entrepreneur or the organization. Entrepreneurship or the organization. So here we have studied what are the four factors of production. The main requisitions for any process. Main requisites of production activities. So now we will discuss each one of them individually. What is land? All the natural or God gifted natural resources are called land. For example, air, water, oxygen, etc. These resources are called land. The next one is labor. What is labor? Any mental, any physical or mental effort done for reward. Means that any activity that is performed just keeping in mind the reward is called labor. Next one is capital. Man made resources are called capital. Means all the things that have been prepared by a man or human being are called capital. For example, machinery, etc. Now move to the last one, that is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship or organization. What is it? Person or group of persons that effort that put effort to convert or to utilize all the factor of production to produce something that can satisfy human wants or needs. Such business activity is called organization or entrepreneurship. Every factor of production gives its own benefit. Means the reward of land is different from we get from labor. Reward means the return you got after allocating the resources for that activity. Now going to discuss them. Let's move to the next slide on next screen. We have studied there are four factors of productions: land, labor, capital, organization. The reward you get from the land is it gives rent. When the land or natural resources are used, you get rent in return as a benefit. The next is labor. After providing your labor services, you got wages as a return of your services. Next, on capital means all human made articles, you receive interest on it. And the organization return is in the form of profit or loss. When we combine all four rewards of factors of production, we got national income. So you can say that in a equation form that national income is equal to rent plus wages plus interest plus profit. So these are the four factors of production, their rewards, and their cumulative effect is called, or when they are joined together, they are called, they form and the national income of a country. We have already studied 15, 16 terminologies. Now move to the 17th one, that is desire. What are desires as per economist? Everything that is more than necessity. Anything that you have in your hands that you do not want them is called your desire. And what are wants? Already discussed the things that you required to make your satisfaction on a end note, or to justify your satisfaction. All such items that you require to satisfy your wants or needs is called wants. So I am writing here what are the wants. Everything that is necessary for you is called your wants. For example, vehicle is your want, but limousine or Lamborghini or any other specific luxury cars is your desire, not your want. May I also write here? For example, vehicle or a car is your want, but asking for Audi, limousine, or any other luxury vehicle is your desire, not want. So it is the difference between the wants and desire. Now move to the different type of wants. Want basically are two types. First one is economic wants, and second one is non-economic wants. Now we're going to discuss them separately. Economic wants are those wants for which you need money to settle down or to satisfy these wants. Wants, yeah, or types of wants that can only be satisfied by spending money, are called economic wants. And the second one is non-economic wants, for which you do not need money. So these are the wants that can be satisfied or justified without the expending of money. Now move to the next one, that is 21st terminology, that is wealth. What is wealth? Stock of assets or goods over a period of time. Whenever assets or any goods are, are made retention for a long period of time or for a specific period of time, they become your wealth. now move to the characteristics of wealth. Of wealth. Characteristics of wealth are: first one is it has utility, that is, it has power, that it satisfies your need or your wants. Everyone needs wealth, money, or resources to satisfy its wants. It is the power of the wealth that after getting this money or required wealth, you feel that you have reached to a certain level where you feel that your need or want has been satisfied. Second characteristic that it has or have is that it has scarcity. What is that? Scarcity means limited. That the whole money of the whole wealth or money of the universe is up to a certain level or certain amount. It is not unlimited. The money or the resources that we have in there are always in a limited quantity, but you require them in an unlimited one. So, wealth has the characteristic that is always available in a limited quantity, that everyone wants it, but it is only available in a limited quantity. And third characteristic is that it is transferable. You can transfer wealth from one place to another place. So this is the main 22 main the economics terminologies that every student should know before starting economics as a subject or before attempting its paper or moving towards crucial or critical concepts. So I think all 22 terminologies have been well explained. In case of any queries, you can make your queries make available or mention in comment section below the video so I can answer you on a timely basis. Let's meet in the next class with another concept. Thank you for your time.